Namaskar. In the last part, we saw some thoughts on teaching of Ayurveda about who should exercise and how much. However, it is not only the matter of exercising that is important, but also the diseases that can arise from it and what kind of diet should we take accordingly. And we are discussing today in the accordance with the guidance given by Ayurved about when to do this exercise. According to different time or conditions or according to your karma or duty, the food that we consume in the body for the body needs to converted into the elements of the body, and for that it is necessary to look at the digestive power of the body, which depends on fire. Sometimes there is no more heat in the external environment, sometimes there is more cold, sometimes there is a combination of both. In such a case, this fire in the creation in the represent by the Agni in our body. Whatever happens in the creation, the same kind of process takes place in our body. When the fire in our body is good, the transformation of the food we eat is better, and therefore the period when this fire is good is a period of good cold, that is winter. In this, the fire is our body gets a little cold inside due to the cold outside, and it becomes intense and helps in the transformation of better. Then when it is bright, the transformation of the food we eat in good way. Winter is a very good season for this, and we also know that during this period we do traditional exercise. In summer we do not do so much exercise because this fire is everywhere, it is not only in the stomach. Therefore, during that period the state of digestion of food is low. Therefore, in order to digest food, it is taken in less quantity. In the same way, since there are different fire in childhood, youth and old age, different foods are taken in accordance with that fire for that reason at that time, and we have to take food by considering this. Indian philosophy and Ayurveda have 6 seasons in the 12 months of the year, and we roughly divided these 6 seasons into summer, monsoon and winter. The best season for the exercise and diet are Hemant Rutu and Shishira Rutu. Since 2 months of the Shravan and Bhadrapad, which are called monsoon, are of the Vata Prokop period. The fire during this period is of an uneven nature. Therefore, sometimes hunger is felt and sometimes not. Sometimes digestion is felt and sometimes not. Therefore, the most fasting in during this period, which is very beneficial for health. The plan of the method has been carefully planned. What kind of diet should we take? Actually, there are many teachings about diet in Indian philosophy and Ayurveda. A huge book can be written about all of them. Its scope is so vast, but in our small topic today, it is necessary to be aware of which food we can take in our diet during exercise, and for that, if we look around, then it is necessary to pay attention to the way in which wrestlers exercise and plan their diet. As we have seen above, not all 12 months are the same, but different conditions are created in the body in different seasons. Accordingly, we need to exercise and eat so that the fire present in the particular time can be transformed into the food taken in the body according to our strength. For this, we give an example. We may know this, or our ancestors definitely knew that since fire is good in winter, it transformations good guru foods which are necessary for the body. Therefore, since a substance like shira is difficult to diet or digest, wrestlers and other people consume it every morning for a month and in winter. This substance was not something to be eaten for 12 months, and during festivals the method of doing it was sometimes intermittent. But if we think about it today, a substance called shira is available in the morning in hotels for 12 months, 365 days, and eating it is a nutritious substance for 12 months can be a misconception of that diet plan. In short, heavy substances, guru substances, and substances that give strength to the body should be eaten when the fire is good. At the same time, exercise should be done. Therefore, when wrestlers exercise more in winter, the fire is good. All substances that are useful for the body, like almonds, are difficult to digest, but since they are eaten during that time, the fire is good, and exercise also increase the fire. So they are eaten during that time. We should not that wrestlers exercise more in winter, which they do not to do this in a large extent in the other 12 months, since it is their profession. They exercise for 12 months, but they do it the most in winter. They do not less in summer, less in monsoon, and in same way, since the fire changes its time, their diet also changes. And if someone does not do so, they can get sick if they make a diet plan. At the same time, the nature of the work, the nature of their profession should be combined. Then this can be a good effect together. Otherwise, it will not be possible. Let me give you an example. We have seen how a person who wants to a restless as a profession should exercise, and then when should he start it? He should do it after the end of his childhood. Such exercise and diet plan should be done according to time. If a 50 years old man decided that he will become a wrestler now, and for that he will exercise when you tell him, I will eat when you tell him, I will eat during the time you tell him. Tell me, can a become a wrestler after 50 by doing all these things? The answer is no. This means that if it is done in that state at that time according to the fire and according to the season and according to the age, it will be beneficial. Otherwise, it will not happen. We should keep this in mind. Therefore, without looking at childhood, youth and old age with close eyes, we should keep in mind which person in our mind at any moment can do anything, can choose any profession, can do anything anytime, and if we consider the disorders that may arise in that regards and follow this path, If we do all these things, then some benefits can be obtained. Not a single advice is useful, but all the advices should be considered together. Thank you very much. Subscribe it, share it.